Gina from HauntedFlower.com and HauntedFlowerReviews.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing Haywire. Now, I went to see Haywire because there's a whole list of guy actors I know in it, and I don't know this girl. I'd never seen this girl before, but I figured, well, she has to be something amazing if she's the lead, and everyone else agreed to be in this film, and Steven Soderbergh is directing it, so that's a name director. What I figured out about this film is she is fantastic in that I love her look, I love how tough she is, I love strong women, and I love her fight scenes. She does all her own action clearly, and she's very strong, and she's going toe-to-toe with everybody, no problem, choking the life out of people. And most of the time, her scenes are pretty good. It's just every once in a while, she seems very aware of what she's doing. And I think it's just something, being a new actress, like there's scenes in the very beginning of the movie where she's in this little diner having coffee, and you can see her licking her lips every 2 seconds as if it's a conscious decision. Oh, the audience would totally think this is hot right now, so I'm going to be really hot while I'm having this conversation with Channing Tatum, and it has nothing to do with my character, but I really want to come across good. Just little moments like that where it felt a little self-conscious, and I think that with time she could become a better actress, and she just needs more time out there and more experience, because right now she's got the tough chick thing down, but the building a character and wanting to care about her is a little lacking. It really is about a tough chick beating guys up. She is a black ops agent. She works for Kenneth, who is her ex-boyfriend, and he's played by Ewan McGregor, and she's sent on these missions, and something does not go well, and suddenly she is on her own trying to get to the bottom of what went wrong and why and who is to blame. She has a coworker played by Channing Tatum. She also works with an MI agent who is played by Michael Fassbender. Her company is employed by characters played by Michael Douglas and Antonio Banderas. And also her father is played by Bill Paxton. And that's pretty much all you need to know. She hijacks a car very early on, insists on telling her entire story to this boy who she stole the car from, and we never really figure out what's the point of that, who he's supposed to tell the story to. There are lots of plot holes in it, and the director very much assumes you should just know what's going on, because she's not telling you, the characters aren't telling you. Sometimes they'll make up for it later with showing you, this is the scene you missed that now she's discovered. But other times it's like, it's kind of a mess, isn't it? Well, as long as there's a fight scene every 5 minutes or so, then the movie seems to stay upbeat. But the fight scenes aren't what I really like or prefer in a fight scene. Soderbergh obviously is going for a more realistic approach where you're hitting punches and there's no music in the background. It's all very quiet, and it's just all crash into this glass, get punched, and there's no added like punch like comic book punch. And it's just, I think it's supposed to sound more painful that way, but it really doesn't come across. I'm so used to pumped up action movies now that the watered down version felt watered down. Other than the action scenes not being as exciting as they could have been, I did feel like they were really well choreographed and interesting things were happening during them, and as long as one came up every 5 minutes or so, you're engaged in the movie. So that's what I think of Haywire. It's a little disappointing, and the plot I didn't really much care for, but I think that there's definitely a career in movies for Gina Carano, however you say her name, MMA Fighter. If she heard me mispronouncing her name, she would probably choke me to death with her legs or something. So I hope we don't meet. So thank you for watching my review, and I hope that that helps you choose whether or not to see Haywire. I think you can wait on it. I think it's a rental because being in the big movie theater with the big sound does not help you when the action scenes aren't big soundy, if you know what I mean. So, see you next time. Bye.
If you like this review, go to my site at HauntedFlowerReviews.com. I also have a podcast on iTunes. Please leave me ratings and comments. Also, we have a store, HauntedFlower.com, where you can find the best online apparel and accessories from movies, TV shows, anime, and more. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/HauntedFlower, and that's where we have all of our contests too, so you can win free stuff. Go to IndieMojo.com if you live in Indianapolis, and you can find out how to go to free movies.